She definitely had doubt. I remember when we first got together and we were discussing what colleges she was going to, she said,
100% if you're going out of state, I can't be with you.
My name is Robert Rimpson IV. I am from Kansas City, Missouri. That's Kansas City, Missouri, not Kansas City, Kansas. And I am a senior graduating in the spring. That special someone is one Jennifer Campos. She's back in Kansas City. We met my junior year in high school, but it wasn't at high school. I got into a program, an early college program, and where high school students got the opportunity to attend community college like they were college students. And it was during a biology history kind of duo class. And during the class, he would put us in together in groups, and she got assigned to my group. We didn't really talk that whole time, but I caught her staring at me. But once I looked back at her, she kind of looked away real quick, but I knew she was staring at me, and I was like, oh, this cute girl's looking at me, so, you know, maybe I'll talk to her after class or something. After class, I go sit outside the classroom and wait, and then I see her, but I freak out. I just sit down, I don't say nothing. I look her dead in the eye and don't say anything, but she walks up to me out of nowhere, and she introduced herself, and I held out my hand, shook her hand, and that's when we first met. We kind of connected right away. We became pretty close friends right away. I mean, she liked my sense of humor, and I liked that I could make her laugh. We always joke that since the day that I've gotten her number, we've texted every day since, literally every day. Our official get-together day is January 14th, 2015. So 4 years as of January 14th. Originally, when we first got together, you know, I kind of had this idea in my head that I wasn't even going to go anywhere out of Missouri. I wanted to go to MU, which was pretty close to where she was probably going to go, UMKC. I didn't even find out I was probably going to FAM until I got back from a college tour where they gave me a full-time scholarship. And that was my senior year, spring semester. So it in a very quick manner, it went from we're probably going to be going to college pretty close to each other to now I'm going to be like 1,000 miles away. And so that was kind of hard for both of us to deal with and cope with. She definitely had doubt. I remember when we first got together and we were discussing what colleges she was going to, she said,
100% if you're going out of state, I can't be with you.
Like something to that nature, like to that fact, I can't be with you if you're going to be out of state. I'm not going to do long distance. So we don't actually have Apple phones. We don't do Apple phones in this relationship. But Skype, text messaging, calling each other whenever we're free. They're kind of impressed that, especially when I tell them how long we've been together, they're just kind of impressed that, you know, that's even possible in this day and age where, you know, people are so quick to just move on to the next thing, you know. But they weren't against it or anything like that, just sort of like a surprise that it's possible. I mean, I won't say it's not hard. I mean, it's probably hard for some people, but especially if you're communicating with that person every day, the hardest it can get for you, I would assume, is if you're like, you forget that that person exists, or it's that moment of weakness where you're like, you completely forget that you're even in a relationship. But if you're constantly communicating with that person, you know, constantly reminded of them every day, constantly reminded of how great they are, how amazing they are for you, how you think you're perfect for each other, then, you know, it's not that hard to be like, okay, I mean, maybe this other person is attractive, but, you know, you're perfect for me. You're meeting these completely different people that you didn't know when I was gone.
And now you know them, and now they're liking your pictures, and now y'all get to...
I mean, she says it all the time, and even I feel this too, is like, they get to see you every day, and I never get to see you. You realize that jealousy is natural. You just have to realize that you trust this person and know that enough to where it's not affecting the relationship or driving you to do something that'll ruin the relationship. We're supposed to be together, so we'll make it work no matter what happens. So we don't really have a plan, but we know we're going to be together.